Welcome to Novak. It's not very exciting here, but the people are friendly enough. My engineering skills have been coming in handy too. I've got plenty to do.
You have any luck with the ghouls? I'm counting on you. Really? Unbelievable, man. I knew that wasn't gonna be easy. But I had a good feeling about you. You look like you've been through a lot.
Hey.
What is it? If you want, it's not really my thing. What do you want to know? First NCR Recon. It's a sniper battalion. Sees a lot of action. They moved us around a lot. I was stationed at Camp Golf for a while. Last I heard, they're at Camp McCarran. They pick you out if you do well at the firing range. Pays a little better, so I said okay. Yeah, you can tell by the patch. Bear skull with crossed rifles behind it. Slogan underneath. The last thing you never see. Pretty accurate. And so are we. Was an airport before the war. Command liked it because it was already fortified, and it let them keep an eye on the strip. They've got an old monorail that still runs between them, used mostly for supplies and deployment. But if you get leave, you're allowed to go gamble. Was General Oliver's post, but I heard he's been up at the dam a lot lately. Guessing Colonel Shu is running it. Didn't know him. He's a signature on my discharge papers. Wasn't real popular, though. Even overheard my CO complain about him once. General Wait and See, he called him. Yeah. He introduced himself to me once. I shook his hand. Doubt he remembered me now, though. When he looked at you, you could see he understood. After some of the things we'd seen, that meant something. But I heard he'd be a general right now if Oliver didn't know the president. The big one. The one the NCR is trying to hold on to, that the Legion's pushing for. Whole war depends on holding it. It was on the front line for a while. Only resort in New Vegas no one wanted to get sent to. Doesn't have that kind of importance anymore, though. They pulled most of the troops out of there after we took the Hoover Dam. All right. Yeah. Pisses me off that Legion slavers can just operate on NCR turf like that. If we hadn't caught up to them, they probably have a clear path to the river. No one to stop them. There should be patrols, checkpoints. We got Grady overstretched. Now our own territory is insecure. Yeah.
Prim has a new sheriff. That should keep the powder good. You looking to buy some supplies? Another satisfied customer. You looking to buy some supplies? Another satisfied customer.
This is a restricted area. Or you're a Legion spy trying to infiltrate. No need. We already have an expert hard at work on it. Then again, our expert is an idiot. Hell, he might as well be a saboteur. I guess you couldn't do any worse. Have him fill you in on the details. He's in the back of the building. You'll know him when you see him. Keeps his sunglasses on all the time, even when he's sleeping. I ask myself the same question all the time. But energy is hard to come by around here. Gives you more control over this area than troops ever could. Hell, if we lose the dam to the Legion, this little plant may be our last stand. There should, but we're not getting much power out of it, so none of our enemies have big interest in it either. Not like Hoover Dam, anyway. We had a real fighting force here just long enough to take it from the Brotherhood of Steel. Then, Caesar's Legion sends skirmishers. Damned if I know. Put up a hell of a fight, though. We had them outnumbered, I don't know, 20 to 1 maybe? They held out as long as they could. Lost most of their force before they retreated. They had some of the plant running, but they shut it all down. Enabled an old security system, too, to keep us away from the... Later.
Hey there.
Hey there. Need anything?
Howdy, little lady. My story's a long one. Well, I was born in a little town out Montana way. Me and Ma didn't have... That he did. Never did know why. Ma always said he was a real mysterious fella, even when he was with her. Like... Maybe. Maybe I just... It sure wasn't easy. Ma worked her fingers to the bone to make sure we had enough to survive. After Ma died, I guess I wanted to find my pa and get some answers from him. Been out here looking ever since, but he ain't an easy... Can't say as I really know. Hell, the more I talk about it, the more the whole damn thing sounds like... Maybe I should. Don't suppose you... Oh, this old thing? Why, thanks, friend. Just about my whole life. Long time ago now. I never...
What is it? If that's... All right. Guess I'll be around Novak for a while longer until I figure out what I want to do with myself. See you.
Hello. No offense, but you look like you've traveled a long way down some bad road. Huh. Well, in that case, I take it back. You look pretty good, given the circumstances. Well, welcome then. I'm Veronica. I live in a hole in the ground. Well, a bunker, if you want to get technical. I think it sounds more... But I'm not there much anymore. I'm usually out here picking up food and supplies for my family. Whatever. Yeah, I'm not worried. They can handle themselves. But somebody has to get the groceries. And actually these days, I think they'd rather have me out here anyway. But that's a whole other... I had a run-in with this group calling themselves the Brotherhood of Steel. Pretty strange bunch. Well, that shouldn't be a problem for me. I can't afford anything like that. Hey, so... Ooh, very exciting. I'll be honest, you're the first person I've run across out here that looks like... There are places I've never been to that'd be too dangerous for just me. Oh, nowhere in particular, really. Just hoping to... I want to see how different groups have adapted to survive in the Mojave. See if... Like I said, they can handle themselves. Now you're talking. One thing you should know first, though. I know, but I had to know how you react when I told... You still okay bringing... I'm great at punching people. I'm not gonna... Well, thanks for taking a chance on a naive young girl from California with stars in her eyes and a pneumatic... Let's hit the road. What's up? I like long walks in the desert. I like punching things. Yeah, I've been taking things apart. You want to build something? Who knows? Yeah, a good one. Something that's eye-catching and sexy. I keep hoping I'll come across some old-world designer gown when I'm... Hey, you try getting a date wearing scribe robes. I just like them, you know? I would say he was my tutor, but after my parents passed, he looked after me. The whole brotherhood brought me up, really, but I never had a grandfather. Not that I knew, anyway. But a lot... It was by his request. They sent him to look into the dam. There was a time... He did. For years, he fought with the council. On our way east, he demanded we... He was furious. They're cautious. When they discover something, they respect it. He liked to learn limits, too. That's not to excuse the other elders, though. They all covet technology for... Yeah, he just didn't listen. If he could have made the Brotherhood act like machine... Elijah could look at an old device and immediately understand what made it work. And it's not something he could teach, but that's what he taught me. I learned what I don't. In the end, yeah. Just my parents, but they died in the same battle, trying to hold... Ever been... I was, once. We were pretty young. She left the Brotherhood. Since our membership isn't open to outsiders, some members think that obligates all of us to procreate. You can guess which camp her parents belong to. No. Couldn't bring... I'd hoped love would be enough to... I don't know where she is now, but... If you take trying to keep me as far away from Hidden Valley as possible, that's not to say I don't get along. Nowhere specific. I want to... It pays like ass. What do you want to know? Good question. Energy weapons and power armor are usually top. But that all seems so limited now. We haven't grown or... More sexual favors than I can even count. No, actually, you're born into it. We don't take on new members, really. I'm a procurement specialist. The elder who brought us to the Mojave, Father... Nowadays, I'm usually sent to do business with traders at places... I know sometimes I sound like I don't. I know. There's an honor to it. We just lose sight of the big picture. Ah, it documents our history, too. Part of... Nah, they... No. We only protect people from themselves. And sometimes it's more like we protect ourselves from them and hope to outlive them and become... We've had people go rogue, though, and start helping people. One chapter had a small civil war over it. We take our ice... He was our elder when we came east, a wizard with technology. But he started having disagreements with the other... And there were other ways he wanted to push. See you around.
Welcome to the 188 slot. Name's Michelle. My dad and me, we came here about a month ago when Prim went to hell on account of the... There's more to the 188 than meets the eye. No shortage of customers. So long... You do know these old roads were numbered, right? Not much. I hear some folks got killed down by Nelson.